It's 9100 coming at you. I've been driving around the city with the van. I got it all back together. You know I got it all back together, but I got the doghouse on. As you can see, the doghouse is on, and everything's up and going. I didn't have quite. Well, I didn't have to spend all my money to fill the front tank, but I filled it up halfway. So I filled the front tank up halfway, and I've been driving it around the city, Springfield, on my front tank. You know, I started it up and I let it idle for a while, and I'm sure it was all right, and it's fine. It's working fine. I'm on my front tank right now, as you can see. I'm switched over on the front tank. As you can see right there, I'm on the front tank. It's running fine. It's running fine. I'm just out driving it around. I've been driving it all around the city, driving it here, driving it there, and just driving it all around on the front tank. I spent $23 and I only got about a half a tank there. I don't know how much was in it because I siphoned some. I kept siphoning it out of the front tank, and it never gets it all, but it gets most of it. But there's still gas in the back tank too. It just cost so much money. It almost put me out of business. Not out, but pretty close. Buying parts and doing all these projects cost money. But I'm out driving the van around. It's driving. Man, I'm so happy to have that front tank back working. You don't even know. Now I got 2 tanks that work. Man, that is just amazing. Went about 2 years, that front tank not being able to work, just the back tank. So, anyways, it's working fine. I didn't fill it up full, because I said if it does fuck up and it wasn't that, which I was sure it was that, because when I started up and let it idle my mother's driveway, it was idling fine. But I'm gonna have to siphon all that gas back out. But it's working fine. It would have stalled out a long time ago. I've been driving it around the city, outside of the city, and it's been driving fine. No leaks. I checked again for leaks. No leaks. No coolant leaks. No gas leaks. But I really got out there and I drove it, you know, over 10 miles, 15 miles, and I'm still going. So, hitting stoplights and stopping, going, stopping and going, and, you know, just giving it a good run around. And I'm checking for leaks. There's no leaks, and the front tank is working great. Oh man, you don't know how happy I am to have that front tank back working. All due to that selector valve. That mother, boy, I tell you. Like I said, I would have had it a long time ago if it wasn't $400 at the parts stores. And like I said, I got it off Amazon for $153. And it's running great on the front tank, just like it used to when I first bought this van. And the back tank works. I switched it on the back tank, and then I drove it on the back tank all the way to the gas station from my mom's house to the Shell, and then I got it at the Shell gas station. I put $23, I didn't fill it up, in 7.5 gallons or so in the front tank, and now I'm driving it on the front tank, and it's working fine. So, you know, it's just, yeah. I'm so glad to have 2 tanks back working. When you're traveling on the road, having 2 tanks is, you know, a super plus. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later.